4, mod 5. Yes, there was, actually. You know what? This was on those that took the state test today, part 2. There was a question on what we're going to be doing in lesson 5. If I could try to remember your answer. Try to remember it. You'll see if you're right. Okay? What lesson 5 is really, or lesson 4 is all about, is you're still going to find the area of polygons. By the way, what's a polygon? I haven't directly discussed what a polygon is. We did quadrilaterals, we did triangles. What's a polygon? The most general, that any closed straight-sided shape. So a circle is not a polygon. Any straight-sided enclosed shape. It could be a square, it could be a rectangle, but it can also be things like this. Okay, where it's not all a rectangle, it's not all a square, but you can break this into 2 different rectangles. Okay, it's called decomposition. It means breaking down polygons into shapes that you can find the area of if you know what you're doing. And this little warm-up to this is, can you figure out what the length is of this bottom side? So we got to start there first, because there's missing measurements. And I want to see if you could figure out what those missing measurements are, and then explain to the class how you did it. All right, Joe, starting with this side, what did you get on this side here? It's a pretty darn good guess. There's got to be a reason of how you got it. Okay, does everybody see that this piece right here, this long piece, is this piece plus this piece? Did a little visual for you there to try to make it connect for you. So if this here is 18, this piece right here, or this piece is 15, and this piece here is 8, you add it together to make 23. So he's right. So this one's 23. What about this piece? It's kind of the same thing, but you're working in reverse. Foz, what do you think? Okay, so we have this entire left side, which is 22, and you have to figure out what just this piece is here. So we know that the whole piece has got to be, this is now 22, so this is 6 plus whatever this piece is here. This is 6 because you saw me drag it over. 6 plus what makes 22? Say it again, Foz. That would make this 16. Okay? Some of you will be able to see that right away, and some of you will take some time and build to that. And it will get a little bit more complicated than that. This is just the basics. Let's try the shape down below. I want to know the length of the entire piece from here to here. Marcus.
37. I mean 38 feet.
Okay, why do you say 38? From here to here, be careful. All right, let me clarify. This 17 is from here to here. I want to know the whole length. Okay, and if you're not sure, you always ask, what is it that I'm trying to find? If you're not sure about the diagram, you always want to ask. You might know it, but the diagram's not clear. James, what do you say? How'd you get it? Okay, do you agree that from here to here, it's got to be the same as this? Right? I just pulled it right from here, so that's 23. Plus 17 is, everybody, so he's right, that is 40. And even though I didn't plan this dotted line is what? 21, okay? At the very basic, know that opposite sides of any square or rectangle are equal. That does come in handy also. That's kind of the warm-up, and now I'm going to distribute the packet, and we'll kind of go through it. We'll start you off slow, and then we'll do more of this. Then we'll graduate to what's called area by decomposition. Break things up. The warm-up starts you off really basic. All I'm asking you to do is find the measurements of the missing sides. Let's just do it together real quick. What's the long piece? What's the short piece? So at the most basic level, and it does come in handy, because you'll see, you're going to forget that at times, opposite sides of any rectangle are equal. Opposite sides are equal of any rectangle. Yeah, in my walkthrough, because it's nothing new to me, because I've done it now for, over 10 years. Some of you will be like, what's the big deal? I see it, get it? And some of you will just be like, I don't know, you just don't see it right away. So I did my walkthrough, and there's still about, I counted maybe 6 or 7 that didn't get it. That's like a quarter of the class. It's a lot. Missing sides are, right, 6, C. Okay. Now, for those of you that did not get it, let me try to explain it to you. This piece right here, the piece that's 6, is a combination of the 5 and the 1. So right away, if you know that I'm trying to figure out the length of this vertical piece, it's a combination of my other 2 vertical pieces that when added together make your 6. Essentially, you do the same thing with your horizontal pieces, but you kind of have to work in reverse. This is my 12, which is a combination of the 4 we know and the piece we don't know that has to add up to 12. So now I know if this is 4 plus what makes 12. That's why that's 8. Okay? So that kind of becomes like a fundamental idea, is that you have to remember that vertical parts will add up to make the total length, and horizontal pieces or parts will add up to the total horizontal. And the only way to get better at it is you just got to keep practicing. You'll be able to progress. If you have trouble with it, don't think that you'll never get it. You will. It just might take a little bit long time. All right, can I go on to the next page? We're going to tackle our first decomposition. Oh, not yet. This is another one where you've got to try to find missing sides based on what they give you. I want you to get familiar with, when you see 2 letters together like this, they're not variables when we talk about geometry. They're line segments. Now, actually, what I should have done when I rewrite this is there should be a line above this that tells you line FE or line AB. This is the way you're supposed to do it, but it didn't get done on printing. All I want you to do, and I'll do the first one with you, is they're telling you that line AB, which is this line right here, is 10 units. Don't worry about units, just put the numbers in. And you put it right in. Do the same thing for what they give you. FE, AF, and DE. And then we'll try to figure out what's missing. Alright, do that now, I'll call you up. I'll call you up to the board when you're done. Somebody. Alright, so if you're going to come up, you should put in the pieces that we know already, right? Just put in the pieces that they give you. I'm not going to ask you to do DC or DC just yet. Okay, just the pieces that they gave you. Alright, come on up, bud. Hold on, let me scroll here. Let me move this out of the way. Alright. Should I get going? Yeah, you were right. You were good. Everybody's good with that? All right, so then using what we've learned in the warm-up, if your vertical pieces have to add up to your total, then what's BC? Yeah, Troy's. 13 is good for BC. Real quick, what's DC? Okay, we'll pick up where we left off tomorrow.